Namaskara. Welcome back to our YouTube channel Mano Vigyan. I'm a psychologist friend Shreya. So as promised, this week we have come up with a new video which is regarding gaslighting. So in this video, we'll be talking in detail what is this gaslighting all about? What are the phrases that is used by a person who's trying to gaslight you? And as well as what are the signs of gaslighting, which means how do you identify whether the person is trying to gaslight you or lit you? So you may be wondering what is this gaslighting all about? Because I'm pretty sure very few people are familiar with this term. So basically it talks about a specific type of manipulation. So here the manipulator tries to manipulate a person in such a way that the other person will end up losing his sense of own reality, perception or memory. So why is this term gaslighting or gaslit used? So the term gaslighting comes from a 1938 play, which was called as Gaslight, and then it was made into a movie in 1944. So this movie talks about how a husband manipulates his wife in such a way that she loses her sense of reality and perception. So why did he do this? He did this to basically grab the properties and the inheritance she had. So basically based on this play and movie, the term gaslighting was used. So you can see here the symbolic form of gaslighting. You can see that how the other person is manipulating him or her. So what are the phrases that gets used in a gaslighting or when a person is trying to gaslit you or light you? That is, these are the terms an individual uses. You are being paranoid. That never happened. You are making that up. You have always been crazy. So you can see these are the terms that are used by a person who's trying to gaslight you to make you feel that whatever you're telling is wrong. And here the person is trying to say that you're not in touch with reality and you're not normal. So basically, this is the main purpose of a gaslighter. And remember this one thing, the person who is trying to gaslight you may not be doing it intentionally at times. You may be saying, how is that possible? That is possible because some people's upbringing is such way that they tend to be like that, or at times the situation of a person, because of that he or she would have become like that, and therefore they are not realizing that they are manipulating the other person. Sometimes it is intentional and sometimes it is unintentional. So how do you recognize whether the person is trying to gaslight you or not? See, this can happen in any relationship. It could be in parents. It is very rarely seen, but yes, at times parents, at times other members of the family, at times when you're in a relationship or when you're married, even your friends. It is not just husband and wife. This can happen in any relationship. Basically, this happens in intimate relationship and in the relationship where there is power dynamic, that is between a husband and a wife, the parents, where there's power dynamic, that is the sense of authority. So it is very important to understand whether you're being gaslit, because what happens is when it is an intimate relationship, we tend to ignore this, though it may be impacting an individual, but he or she may not take it up seriously, or he or she may not understand what is happening and what are they going through and why is that particular person behaving in a certain way. So it is very important to understand what are the signs of a gaslighter and what are the signs of gaslighting, so that you can, if possible, you can walk out of that relationship, or if possible you can try to learn how to deal with that person, because without knowing what exactly is the issue, it is very difficult to deal or handle a situation. So let us see what are the signs of gaslighting. Insist you said or did things you didn't know. So basically, they will try to prove that whatever you do is wrong, or whatever you did was something that you didn't know. Okay, so basically they'll try to say that, oh, you don't know this, or why did you do it? You really don't know about it. So something like that. So they'll try to prove the fact that you don't know this thing and you're doing it. So that is one sign. Second is deny or scoff at your recollection of events. For example, if the gaslighter was very rude to you, or the person who was trying to gaslight you was very rude to you, okay, and you remember the fact that the person was rude to you, and you try to tell him or her that, see, last time you were very rude to me, which I really didn't like it and I don't appreciate it. But this other person will try to say that, oh, when did I say it? I don't even remember. You're just cooking up things, something like this. They'll use these terms. So here the person is trying to make sure that he or she questions his or her own reality by saying things like, I never said this. He says that, oh, I don't even remember. You're just cooking up things, something like that. Call you too sensitive or crazy when you express your needs and concerns. This usually happens that when you confront them, you tell your needs. That is, I don't like certain things, and these are my needs. You have to be like this with me, or you try to explain how you feel. You explain your needs. They will end up telling you, "Oh, why are you so sensitive always? Why are you always nagging, or why are you always cribbing?" Something like that. They'll make you feel that your emotions are not important first. Second is they'll make you feel that whatever you're doing is not normal. So that is what. And they will never listen to you because they will make sure that you're completely down. And these are the kind of people who question your own emotions and your own reality as well. So this is one of the signs of a gaslighter or the person who is gaslighting you. So express doubts to others. This is even more step further. What happens here is that they will put you in a position where you start doubting yourself. Next is they will also do the same thing with others. That is, they will end up expressing their doubts to others about your feelings, behavior, and state of mind. They may go and tell them to their family or friends, oh, why is this lady behaving like this always? She's not in a right frame of mind always. So something like this. So here the person is not just making sure that he proves to him or her that whatever you're doing is wrong or you're out of your mind. He tries to make sure that even others around him or her believe this. So these are the kind of people who are like they're ready to do anything to prove the other person that you're absolutely wrong. Next is twisting or retelling events to shift blame on you. For example, you tell your partner that whatever you did was wrong. For example, he or she would have met with a small accident or some argument where he or she would have been abusive with words. So, therefore, you're telling that no, what you did is wrong. But this person will completely end up retelling the story and completely shift the blame on you. That is, he or she will make sure that you are being blamed. He or she will say that it was not my fault, it was your fault. Because of you, I became angry, or because of you, I became abusive. They will not understand that whatever they did was wrong. They will end up retelling the whole story again and shift the blame on you. Insist that they are always right, and they refuse to consider facts or your perspective. So these kind of people will never understand what you're trying to say. What is your perspective. They are more worried about their perspective. They feel that whatever they do and they say is right. They really don't bother about others. They feel like, okay, whatever I do is right, whatever the other person does is wrong, and they will never listen to the other person. So, so these were some of the few signs of gaslighting. So in next week's video, I'll be talking in detail regarding how to deal with these kind of people, and as well as how to recover from gaslighting. See, in certain relationships, you can definitely walk out. So, how do you recover from gaslighting, as well as how do you deal with this kind of people in life? So, if you have liked a small video, please do comment so that we can improve upon our upcoming videos. Like, share so that we can reach more number of people and create more awareness regarding psychological concepts and mental health. Subscribe, as well as don't forget to hit the bell button to get further notification from our channel. So until the next time, you take care, stay happy, stay positive. Bye bye.